Hey guys, it's BriTV. Today we're back with another video. Today we're doing a wig tutorial. I'm on my way to the beauty supply store to get the dye. I don't know what color I'm gonna get yet. I'm just gonna see what I'm feeling when I get there. So let's go.
I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never.
So we just left the store and I got some dye. I was nervous about the color. My sister helped me pick it out. So we're gonna see if it turns out bad. My sister helped me pick it out, and if it turns out bad, then it's her fault. Anyway, let's get home and let's get going because I want this wig on by tonight. Hey y'all, so I'm back from the store. I literally look crazy because this wig is busted. I'm over it. I'm so over it. And this is my new wig. It's 32 inches. It's supposed to be 200 density. It's given 180, but I got it straight. It's not body wave. Here it is, girls. Y'all see, I hate when the frontal is literally a million times shorter than the rest of the hair. Like, this is way too short for how long my hair is. And then y'all see, it's real thin. You can literally see through it. For 200 density, like, no way. No way. Yeah, but the frontal is really full, which is actually not a good thing because I have to pluck. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna complain. I'm just ready to get this wig off and put this new wig on. And I think when I flat iron it, it's gonna be really cute. And this wig has can y'all see it? Oh, not because my headband. But it has a hole in the middle. If you watched my weekend reset video, y'all would have seen there's a hole in the middle. So I had to do a side part the whole time over that. We're doing middle part bust downs only. The hair got in my eye, but yeah, so let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna start doing is bleaching it, and I'm gonna bleach the knots as well at the same time. Let me show y'all the color I got, the colors, because I'm gonna mix them. I got 3 of each. So this one is Cajun Spice, the Adore hair dye, and then I'm gonna mix it with cinnamon. So we're gonna see. I think this is gonna be more ginger-y, and that I'm fine with that. I'm gonna use this bag to protect my wig head from the bleach. The wig goes on top. Y'all see, it's so long. It's really down past my butt, like, yeah. And I be doing my wigs in my room, so I don't really have a lot of space. So just work with me, you feel me? I'm doing the best I can. And also, I'm not a professional, so it's going to be very easy to follow along in my tutorial. Hopefully I explained it right too. Any more questions I can answer down below. Now we're going to make the bleach. I'm using the L'Oreal Quick Blue Bleach. You need gloves, your mixing bowls, brush, and developer. This is the L'Oreal developer that came with it, 30, but I have this extra 40 volume just in case that's not enough. And it's nothing special about the 40 volume, I just had it. So I'm gonna mix my bleach and I'll show y'all the consistency when I'm done. I'm recording my YouTube video.
Right now?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, sorry.
All right, y'all, so this is the bleach. This is the mixture I have. It's still a little too thick. For real, like, I like to make it when I'm bleaching a whole wig, I like to make it really runny. It saves you product and it's gonna get on every piece of the hair, but my bowl is too little to add more developer, so we're just gonna deal with this for now. I don't want to pour it out on the floor, but yeah.
Hi.
What's your name?
Olivia.
Say it to them. Tell the camera.
Olivia.
So now that the mixture is done, I'm gonna split the hair in half so I can do with one side at a time and I won't feel overwhelmed with it.
One day can you teach me how to make a YouTube video?
And then I just put whatever side in a ponytail. So for the other side, the side that we're gonna start on, I like to separate the bundles from the frontal so I can start doing the frontal first. So for the frontal, I don't part it. I just take it slow, get my brush, and just like pull, bleach, pull, bleach. Y'all will see me do it. So one thing to know with bleach is that the hair will start to get nappy, and you can just keep a comb on you so you can, you know, keep it at bay, but that's just what bleach does, so don't be alarmed. So now that I patted the bleach down the hair, I just separate it to make sure there's no dark spots compared to everywhere else. That means you just need to add more bleach. But if you're really scared to have an inconsistent transfer with the bleach, like you don't want your wig to be patchy, just take your time with this step, pull it apart, and see where it's darker, like I said. But even so, like regardless, you still want to take your time because they could surprise you. Like you'll think you have everything and you can lift the track up and boom, you didn't even do the back. So just make sure you're looking at every angle, every corner, basically. All right, y'all, so we're back and the hair is dyeing beautifully, literally perfect, but it's bleaching, my fault. But I still have one last side. I usually keep the dye in, I usually keep the bleach in for like 2 hours or so, but I think I'm just gonna do an hour since the frontal is basically blonde already, like you can see. And I don't wanna damage it too much, especially at the top. So how I do the tracks, I just start from the bottom, like take a hook of hair with my thumb as much as I can handle, and then I pin the top up and I do the bottom. It's that easy. It's actually really easy. It's actually really easy to bleach and dye hair. You just gotta be patient and get the right color. That's really all you need to know about bleaching and dyeing hair. So I take my brush and I stuff the bleach all the way at the top. I don't care if I get it on the wefts of the track. Those usually don't bleach, but I just want to make sure I'm getting the hair all the way to the root. So after I massage the bleach in, I just get another piece and I do the exact same thing. You can take as much of a big piece or a small piece as you can. Just make sure you're not getting overwhelmed. I'm taking these skinny pieces because honestly, when you take smaller pieces, I feel like you can get through it faster because you just bleach the top part, like the top side of the hair. You bleach the bottom side, massage it, and you're done. And the massaging process is like 2 seconds because the hair is so thin. So the bleach basically got on both sides already. And this is what I mean by massage, when you really just work the bleach into every strand, checking to see if you got every place, because you want your bleach to be consistent when you're done, so then your color can be consistent when you finally color the wig. So I finished bleaching the wig, guys.
Wow.
But I still have some bleach left. So with the remaining bleach, I just go and look at the pieces of hair that are already bleached and see which ones are still brown and what parts are turning yellow, because then you can clearly see what parts need more bleach. Y'all get me? Okay. So I'm gonna let it sit for an hour and I'll be back to show y'all the color after I wash it. I'll tell y'all what I washed it with later. Okay, y'all, so we're back and this is the hair. It looks really good, I will say. There's some pieces that are still a little bit darker, but I think it looks good for the most part, and it's perfect, like the perfect color for the dye that I'm gonna put on top. But as y'all can see, we got the bonnet on because it's getting critical now. I took that trash wig off and we about to dye this wig. Like, I'm so excited. I left the bleach on for, I don't know if I told y'all, 45 minutes. I left it on for an hour and 30 minutes because some spots on the hair don't do what it's supposed to do sometimes, so I have to leave it on longer. But the hair actually still feels really good for me to bleach it. It still feels soft. It's not like super tangled. And when I was combing the hair out, even when I had the bleach in it, it wasn't a lot of shedding. That's what it's called. It wasn't a lot of shedding. So like, this is a pretty good quality wig. I'm not gonna lie. I was talking my shit about it at first, just a little. But this is a good quality wig. I can't wait to wear it. I know I said the colors earlier. We're going to say them again. I'm going to mix cinnamon with the Adore hair dye with Cajun Spice, also Adore. And I'm really just going to mix those and only those. I thought I had to mix Developer with that. You don't. Like a long time ago when I used it for the first time. You don't. I got 6 bottles of hair dye in total because this is a long wig and I just want to be sure that I get every piece, and I want the color to be even, so I need to get enough so I could do enough, like, you know. So the same thing that I do for the bleach, when I bleach a whole wig, I do the same thing to dye it. I separate the frontal. Now that we have the frontal separated, maybe I should turn it this way. So this is the frontal. I just put it in a middle part or whatever, split the frontal in half. And then I do one half at a time. So it's similar to the bleach where you just paint it on. It's basically the same exact process. But I do want to show you how I get the roots without re-dyeing the knots, because my knots are bleached to the gods, so I would hate to ruin that. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. I got 2 bowls with me just so I can have dye on deck, like I don't have to keep pouring some. But this is Cajun Spice. Oh, y'all can't see the color for real. But we're gonna do the whole bottle. Don't throw it away just yet. Put the top back on and hold the bottle upside down like that so all of it can get to the bottom. So yeah, that was Cajun Spice. So we need a cinnamon. We're gonna do the same thing with the cinnamon. Open it up, squeeze it in, and then we're gonna mix. I'm explaining like every part because I remember when I was a beginner and I was watching break tutorials, they were sliding past a whole lot of steps for real. So I'm just making sure I'm informing y'all of everything. Okay, I feel like that's mixed pretty good. I'm gonna make the other one and then I'll be back. Okay, I have both the dyes made. This is the part where you need your comb. Make sure you have a skinny comb. I'm using this comb because I don't care about it. I'm gonna take a little piece of hair. I'll clip the rest up so it's out the way. So what I do, I use the brush to get some dye off of it and put it on the comb bristles like this. And then you gotta really take your time because you could still get it on the lace. And if you get it on the lace, it's gonna dye the lace. And if you get it on the roots, then they're not gonna be bleached anymore. But make sure you don't put too much on the comb. I put too much, which is why I didn't get to the roots yet. And just like with the bleach, make sure you're lifting the strand up and making sure you're getting every part. It's going to be way easier to do it with dye because the hair is light, so you can see obviously what's not dyed and what is. So don't stress, you know, just be patient. But you only got to be patient with this process on the frontal. That's the good part. Once you get to the back, you can just start slapping the dye on. So I did the roots. Now the rest of the hair is still pretty blonde. I'm just gonna take my brush and fix that. I'm very excited to see the color when we're done. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this piece of the frontal. And then we're gonna time lapse this bitch. And my tip though, I used to do the watercolor method, but, well, I tried it. I'm not gonna say I used to do it. I tried it and the color came out very inconsistent and it was patchy. I tried to do the water method with bleach as well, and it takes a million times longer to bleach when you have it in water than if you would have just painted it on, which that might be common sense to some of y'all, but it wasn't to me. So I'm letting y'all know. For me, I think just the normal way of dyeing hair is the best way. Like I said though, be patient and it's time consuming, but you will get the best product, like the best finish. But as y'all see, I'm just combing the roots once again. Sometimes I put a little bit of dye on the end part of this comb and pat it really lightly on the roots so I make sure I'm getting everything, and then I comb it through. Then again, cover the rest of the hair once you're done with the roots. My issue when I was first dyeing hair, I would not put enough dye on the ends, so it would always give ombre by the time I was done. We don't want that. I want a good solid color. We're gonna make sure we're doing those tips. Okay, so I did the frontal, if y'all want to see. Boom. This is the frontal. It's very saturated. Now we're going to start with the back. This is my table, if y'all see that. But just like we did with the bleach, I'm going to split it in half. Tie one side up. So after we part the sides, again, same thing I did with the bleach, y'all. Pull from the bottom. And then I'm going to start here. And just keep pulling from this section until I'm done with it. And this is going to take you way, way, way shorter than the frontal because you don't really have to take your time. You just got to make sure you're getting every strand. So I guess my technique to make sure I'm doing every strand, I start from the top and you want to lift the remaining hair because y'all see? Y'all see there's still some blonde right there because I didn't lift this hair up. But when I lift it up, I see the roots are still blonde. So you just get all in there. Then I lift it up, apply the dye at the bottom. Yes, ma'am. And when you massage it, usually you would get the whole strand. Depending on how thick your part is, how thick you made the strand, then you should be good with that part. And then continue painting it all the way down. And just make sure I always pull the piece apart to see if there's any blonde still in the middle. And I don't see any, so boom, easy. First piece already done. Okay, I don't mind my messy room, but this is the color fully on. The hair is so long. This is a mess. But yeah. But I'm gonna let this sit overnight, and I'll tell y'all how long I let it sit for. And I had 6 bottles. I only have 2 left. So I'm gonna save these for when the hair needs a touch up, because this is semi-permanent dye. When you have semi-permanent, it's gonna start to fade if you keep washing it or you keep applying heat. So these are perfect because when I need to re-dye this wig, I can. So I will still recommend 6 bottles, but you will only use 4 for a 32-inch bust down 200 density wig per. Hey y'all, so we're back and I'm finally about to put this wig on. Let me show y'all the color. It's giving straight Kim Possible, like literally. I let it air dry, which is why it looks like this. But it's literally giving Kim Possible. I'm excited to put this wig on though. First, before we get started, I'm going to tint the lace with this leg tan spray, the Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs. I use the color Medium Glow. And like, you literally just spray it on. But I do like a thin little layer spray because too much, then the glue won't stick down as well. Then I go in with the powder, the Ruby Kisses Mineral Foundation Powder in the color Honey Brown. And I set that spray in with the powder. After you blend the powder with this spray, to lock it in place, I'll spray some Got2b. And then I put it on the wig stand so we can start prepping the wig for install. I have my hot comb on right now. It just needs to heat up. For the meantime, I'm gonna do my makeup right quick. And then, you know, we'll come back when it's ready. So what I do, I usually like to use a wax stick, but I don't have one anymore. I used it all up. Forgot to get a new one. So we're just gonna use some mousse. I'm using the Bronner's Bros wrapping lotion. They're the same ones who make the pink moisturizer, I'm pretty sure. So, oh shit. Yeah, we're just gonna put some on there. I use a brush to brush it back. Oh my gosh, I forgot this wig needs to be plucked. I don't really have time to be plucking a wig right now. But it definitely needs to be plucked. Like, y'all see that hairline? It needs to be plucked. I just lay it flat so all the flyaways can be out the way when it's time to install the wig. Okay, but keep your hot comb on because you need a hot comb for an install, like you really do. So keep it on, keep it close, keep it near. I'm gonna do a little bit of plucking, just a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, I plucked just a little bit, literally just a little, but hey, I'm ready to have this wig on. So this is my overgrown ass braids. Let's put our edges back. Actually, I just obviously just wanted to get started, but no, my edges, they're out and about, so we gotta gel them back because the glue will snatch these bitches off. I don't have time for that. I really don't, because when summer comes, that's when I want to get my hair braided again, and I don't have time for my forehead to be bussin', like to be giving all forehead, no face. I'm using the She Bomb Glaze. I use this as my natural hair pomade or my natural hair edge control. It works really good for the 4C queens, but you will have to set it though. Since I'm recommending this, I'm gonna tell you, you need to set it either with Got2b spray or wrap it overnight, some shit, because it will lay it down, but if it's hot outside or humid or whatever, or you're sweating, it's gonna lift. So just make sure you're, you know, setting that. But for this, we don't need to set it. I just needed my edges back. Then I'm gonna pull the cap a little bit forward and then pull it back so I can get all my edges under the cap. Now I'm gonna take that same powder and apply it to my wig cap. I don't glue down my wig cap because I feel like that takes out your edges even worse than just a wig, or have it just like this. So we're not gonna do that, but I'm gonna put it around their circumference and then the middle part, because that's what I'm doing. Because my old wig I was not able to do middle part, so I'm just fiending for that. So boom. That's all I do. I'm gonna show y'all the glue I'm using. I'm using the Even Wonderlace Supreme Hold. Very good glue. I love that. We're gonna clean the area with some 50% alcohol, because this is our skin. Like, why are y'all using 90 on your skin like that? 50 does just fine, less harmful. Do you just clean the surface for real? Yay, let's put the wig on. Let's put the wig on. This was my October wig. It fits very tight, actually. Like, I feel like you could do a glueless install with this. Her scissors acquired, and we're gonna cut the ear tabs off first. Actually, let me pin this hair back. So keep the lace where I want it at, and just pin the hair backwards. I literally just cut like right above my ear. I'm also gonna cut the wig into 3 parts. But don't cut all the way down, like, please don't. Because then you will see when your wig is installed, especially if you don't like install it real good, but you'll see that you cut your wig into 3 parts because there'll be little slits at the base of your head. After this, I want to make some TikToks. I'm glad I got up because I just got up from a nap. I just finished dyeing and like drying this wig today, but I just got up from a nap. Actually, I'm gonna just put glue on my whole head and then lay it down separately. You know what I should do? I should plug my blow dryer so we could really get it on and popping. Okay, it's not completely clear, but my arm hurts from holding that blow dryer, so yeah. We're gonna put on the second layer. And y'all, I'm so excited for this hair. It's my first time doing this color, but I did red. Obviously, I just had it on, so this color's not too far from that. I did blue. I did like blonde, like the blonde and brown highlighted wig. I did that. So it's like, I could pull off some color, you feel me? So I'm very excited to see. The only thing is that I know mad bitches got this color already. I'm late. I know I'm late, but when it's fall, you can either do red, brown, orange, maybe blonde, maybe purple, okay? So it's all I could do. I already did red, and I don't want to do blonde. I don't want to do purple, and I'm doing brown next month, so I had to do orange. Like, I just had to, and I never did it before, so I just had to. Like, filter coat. And then when the third coat gets not all the way clear, I don't like to wait till the third coat is all the way clear because I feel like the lace doesn't really stick to it. Or like when I push it down, it doesn't stay in place. So we don't have to wait till this one's all the way clear, but mostly clear. All right, this is when I start to glue down the lace. We're gonna pull this first tab down, but I also have to make sure everything is even. Yeah, like that's even. This is even. Okay, so then this piece goes here. And I use my comb to push it in. You don't want to use your finger because the oils on your finger could actually start to make the glue white again. But even after the dye and the bleach, this hair is still super soft, like super soft. I'm in love with it for real. Now we gotta take our little nail scissors. I think that's what they're called. I'm gonna take this off so we can cut the lace off and really see what we're working with. You're not supposed to just cut in a straight line because it looks really obvious. Even if you melt the lace to your head, it looks really obvious. So I just cut like a little bit crooked, kind of. Now, you either have to apply more glue to places or clean up leftover glue, and I have to do both. Okay, y'all, so I just got out the shower. I'm bringing something different, but I have like 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes before I have to literally be like driving away from my house. So yeah, but this is the lace. When you get this white stuff, that means there was leftover glue there. So we're gonna take it off. Now we got the hot comb on, we got the flat iron on. Let's part this hair. So I want to do a middle part, but I'm going to put it in a side part first. So I can get the most flat look. Put a little bit of mousse. Hot comb. All right. Then do the middle part. Ugh, this part needs to be plugged. It actually needs to be plugged really bad. More mousse. Hot comb. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side, and I'm gonna need this way more flat, so I'm gonna use my pomade. This is when I would usually use a wax stick, but as I said earlier, I'm all out, so I'm gonna use my pomade to really put a heavier product on the hair so it can lay how I want. Now again with the hot comb. Okay, I'm seeing the vision now. I'm definitely seeing the vision, period. Okay. Let's put some makeup on this part. We're using the same makeup I've been using. Ooh, this brush. This side is blended. It's this side for real. I'm gonna do some edges. I'm eating this color up, y'all. I'm eating this color up. Anyways, some edges. And I like to use a eyebrow razor for the edges. For my edge control for my wigs, I use the Got2b black gel. I feel like it holds really well. Ow! Ooh! This edge control brush hurts! To eliminate this halo effect and to set our edges into place, you spray some Got2b. Boom, halo is immediately gone, but you want to set it again with an elastic band. Where's my phone? Let me check if I have some time to be, oh, it's 6 o'clock right now. I hope I have some time to be late, because child, and I cannot go with my hair not flat ironed. Like, it looks crazy. I need to flat iron it. But anyways, it's no rush no more since I have literally an extra hour. I'm using the BioSilk serum. I only put a little bit because you don't want the hair to be oily. Like, I put this much. Can y'all even see that much? For the whole thing, the whole wig. We're gonna put it through the whole wig. Down to the bottoms. Where the orange is eating? Is the orange eating? Is the orange eating? Yes. Hey y'all, so I flat ironed it. It's still like pretty puffy, to be honest, but no, I don't like that. For the most part though, it is straight, so it's eating very well.